Alright. Alright. Ooh, it's a Presto potato. You know what? The greediest keep of all. We're holding on to this one. Tompa83 says that song is the right kind of bad. I don't know how John Scatman nailed it so hard. I don't know how he nailed it so hard. That song is actually perfect. It is a perfect song. Like, the first time I heard it, I was like, oh my god, this song's so bad. And the lyrics, I know them after one listen. I can sing that entire song. It's incredible. Davis Scom says Crushing Hand is one of my favorite arts in this game. Yeah, dude, Crushing Hand is so sick, dude. Everything about it, the animation, the illustration. Ash says, is that song actually a thing? I've been living under a rock. What happened is, I mean, you all know the I'm the Scat Man, you know that song? Well, I was chatting with the guys on Mostly Walking about how I have not listened to, like, any of his other music. What is the other songs he's created like? And we were just going through there. And that song, The Ballad of Love, was one of the songs. So I was like, dude, we gotta listen to The Ballad of Love. And then we listened through the whole thing. I was howling with laughter. As I am wont to do. Oh, you're gonna wish you had more of that T-T-T-I go O-O-O. Alone together, checking out the stars. Scatman's World is so good. Asian Mexican, 37 months. What an honor. What an honor, a pleasure, and a treat it is to see you. I can hear you when you call me, when you say you love me. I can hear you. 4 mana, 7/7. Look at it. 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 Alone together.
I must consider.
All right. Hi. Well, hello. Aren't you warm? Has someone been on the heating pad? You just by the heater? Well, looks like I see a little loaf by the heater. No, you can come up. It's okay. T-Pron85 says, Sean, I have a deadline on Friday, but I'm tired. Tell me it's okay to go to bed. It's okay to go to bed. It's important to rest. Use your rest. Sincerely, I think it's very, very, very important that you rest right now. Even Sheriff wants you to rest. She wants you to rest so much because you're tired. Yeah, you got that string? No, you're not going to chew on that. Those are my headphones. No. No. Okay, let go of those. Here, I'm going to take these out because you're being a bad cat. You know you're not allowed to chew on those. Here. No. No. Here you go. You chew on this. Yeah, good job. Good job. Oh shit, what's happening over here? Feels marginally risky, but I think I'm okay. Hey. Yeah, I think that was maybe a little risky. I didn't really need to do that. Bless you, sweetheart. Bless you. You're a good cat. You're a good cat. Yeah. Shadow Colossus this week or next week? It's 2 days. 2 days from now. Is that mug just really big? Yeah, this mug is freaking huge, dude. You're doing such a good job. You're doing a really good job. I think I made a mistake, Sheriff. Didn't really do it right, huh? I'm just doing this one. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, no, oh, that tickles, Sheriff. Oh my god, he's such a good cat. Now, what would hurt is if he just straight up played Anduin. That would hurt. That would hurt me a little bit, but I still think we're okay. Cool. Cool.
Let me change your mind.
Let's just kind of hang with it there. Such a good cat. You can Anduin me all you want. Well, he's gonna thought steal. That's always good. Doing such a good job, Sheriff. You're just hanging out there. This is what made my arms so tired yesterday. So I was like just holding the cat like that for like an hour and a half. Oh my god. I'll put her down and then she'd just do a little circuit and she'd come on back.
I wonder.
Okay, I mean that could be significant. A bunch of dragons with taunts are gonna come, but that's why we save dragons. So we can just pop right in there. Ah, so many dragons with evolve. Or with taunt. I can hear you. I will let you touch me. I can hear you when you call me. When you say you.
You have been.
Do you hear that? Are you hearing that? What is that? Well, it's really loud on my end. Good job. Good job, Blue Snowball Technologies. Damn. There's just a really loud thing. It sounds like someone's like taking a bandsaw to an alien. Oh, whatever, that's fine. We're against a mage. I don't really know how to play against a mage. I'm going to keep the volcano because I don't know what I'm doing and I just want to clear boards. If you ask me, I just want to clear the board. I think Tempo Mage is probably going to be very good in this meta. I can hear you. I can see you. I will let you touch me. I can hear you You call me. Where are you going? Hi, Sheriff. Yeah, hi. Hi, Sheriff. Can you do one more meow for everyone? Hi. What are you pushing your head against? Oh, it's nice, huh?
I hope
All right.
you like my invention.
Explosive emergency. Ouch.
An incredible discovery.
Super significant weakness in this deck is that I just do not have any healing. I mean, I can always put in 2 healing rains or 1 healing rain. Healing rain in Spain stays mainly in the plane. This is a 2. Shuck it down to 1. I think this is probably going to be fine to do this. And then to do this. I can see you. I will let you touch me. I can hear you when you call me. When you say you love me.
Someday I'll be just like
Skibbity-bop, 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 boodity-bip, skibbity-bip-dip-bip. I can hear you. No, it's I can see you, I can feel you. I will let you touch me. That's how it goes. I will let you touch me.
I'm late. I'm late.
When you call me, when you say you love me. Skibbity-bop, skibbity-bip, 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 skibbity-bop-bop-bop-bop. Alright, maybe we'll stabilize.
You grasp the Indians.
This is bad. This is really bad. This is awful. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can hear you. I can see you. You find yourself singing that outside? Yeah, it's a great song. But suddenly we realize that love never ends. I'll always want you by my side to give you what you've been denied. I need you to know I want
I'm late.
you.
I'm late.
Scooty-bop, scooty, hey. I can see
You are on fire.
I can feel you. I will let you touch me. Yeah, this matchup is real hard. It's real hard and it's real bad. I think I just punt.
You win this.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't really know how I'm going to beat Mage. That'll just be our bad matchup. Then. All the other matchups are our easy matchups.
Thrall versus
Oh, yeah. Oh, Priest. Oh, don't we just gobble up Priests for breakfast? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Eating Priests up like a sinner. I'm going to hold a Lesser Sapphire Spellstone, man. Ever thought of streaming poker? I'd love to see that. I mean, there's not really a way for me to play it legally in America, is there? I don't think there's a way for me to do that. I'd love to do it if there was a legal way. By the way, this priest is so dead. I mean, he's dead on my screen. I don't know if that's coming through the stream, but oh, Arova72 says, hey tonight. I'm currently studying at Oxford. My girlfriend is struggling. with the time difference and a bit of jealousy. Makes sense. Long distance. She's not there. She's feeling out of control. Do you have any advice on how I should manage this? Yes. Yes. Most important thing when dealing with feelings is the following. Okay? Here is the mistake people make when they're talking about feelings. I keep talking about like it's the mistake. There's all sorts of fucking mistakes you can make. But let me tell you about a huge mistake you can make. Okay? Here's the huge mistake. A lot of times, there's Alice and Bob. Alice and Bob are having an argument or some sort of emotional stress or something like this. Alice says to Bob, Bob, I'm feeling jealous because of X and Y and Z stuff that happened. And what a lot of times someone will have happen is they'll hear what Alice says about the situation, about what happened, and Bob will erroneously comment on the reality of things. So, for instance, Alice says, I'm jealous because when you're going out with other girls, it makes me worry that something might happen. And Bob might go, well, I assure you that nothing's going to happen. Right? Talking about the reality. Wrong. Bad. Don't do that. Terrible. Not good. Oof. Oof. Not so great. Acriel says, Alice and Bob, you browse TV tropes, don't you? No, this is from when I was studying cryptography in college. They refer to the parties as Alice, Bob, Charlie, in place of A, B, and C. Anyways, when someone is sharing that they're upset about a certain situation, don't even talk about the situation. Ask them more about their perspective. Okay? Ask them more about their perspective. Very, very important thing to do. So, for instance, if Alice says, I'm feeling really jealous because, you know, there's all those girls there and I feel like something's going to happen. Just be like, yeah, I mean, like, tell me more. Is you just feeling like when I go out, I'll just be having a fun conversation with someone like that? And, you know, like, okay. And then you start to ask them about their own feelings of themselves. Yeah, I mean, is it making you feel like, you know, inadequate, etc.? So this is one of these people, huh? One of these. So we obviously don't want to let him resurrect that, so I'm going to go ahead and go all into something. Well, that's not actually that much easier for us, is it?
We hunger for vengeance.
Sure.
And what happens is by focusing on their perspective and asking about their perspective and just understanding their perspective emotionally, it's very reassuring. It's very nice because you don't wind up in this weird debate, because it doesn't matter if you are or are not doing something with those girls there. That's, well, let me rephrase that, because it matters if you're totally lying to your girlfriend, okay? that's very bad. What I mean is that it's very easy to get caught up in that, like, no, we didn't, we're just hanging out groups, it's fine, it doesn't matter. Keep asking about that perspective. Maybe it turns out that she might say something like, you know, I feel that I'm not hearing from you a lot. And when I wake up in the morning and there's a message from you, it feels really nice. And all of a sudden you're going, oh, I see, the problem is not that you're jealous of me going and hanging out with the other people. The problem is that you're feeling kind of lonely. When I go out and hang out with other people, it sort of twangs that. And therefore I can solve this, or at least take steps towards resolving it, by sending those types of messages out. By, like, you know, leaving something for her to see overnight. Etc., 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 etc. I'd like to congratulate myself. So that's what I would strongly encourage you to do. And if you want any information about this, you should look up validating perspectives. Very important to validate perspectives. Very important to hear what she's saying and to go, oh gosh, you know, I can completely understand why you'd be feeling uneasy, you know, because I mean we're so far away, and I would hate the idea of you waking up at 3 a.m. knowing that you weren't able to talk to me for like a few hours, and like what's happened during that period of time. Oh, it'd be the worst.
Tremble before the might of the elves.
For Doomhammer.
Okay, I think I keep this. I think I keep all my card draw always. Validating perspectives. Validating perspectives. It's a great way for diffusing conflict, just in general interpersonal relationships. Like if you're working with someone and the person comes up to you and is like, "I'm really fucking pissed off at what you're doing on Project X." Be like, "Oh gosh, well here, let's sit down and talk to me about it." Okay, so what was the thing that you were having an issue with? Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. And you know, what would be your sort of expectation? To talk to me more about this. Who are people that you are feeling really good about, and what are ways that you think that I could, you know, be more like, or that? No, you don't want to be like, well, what's ways I could be more like that person? But like, you know, what is that they're doing that makes you happy compared to me? Just understand their perspective. There's one of these spell untus.
I wonder.
So.
I hope you like my invention.
It's really easy to get caught up in it. Be like, I didn't say that. That's not what happened. What are you talking about? I think I want to attack like this first.
Sure.
Maybe attack it like that. It's fine. It's okay. Because a lot of times you'll wind up in a situation like in a workplace where someone's frustrated with you about something you've been doing, and they just felt like they couldn't even talk to you about it. Which, as you might imagine, is friggin' infuriating. I'm gonna take some serious pain this turn. I screwed up, because I mean I knew he had wolves in his hand. But and often people get really frustrated because they feel like they can't talk about the thing that they're frustrated about. But they do feel like they can talk about something that's kind of related to the thing they're frustrated about. So they wind up expressing it in a way that's very roundabout. And if you just take the time to listen to them, you can wind up with something simple like, I feel like you're not involving me as much in decisions. Oh, what does involving you mean? Like, tell me what you imagine that might be like. Do I want to devolve this right now? I don't think anything matters anymore. You know, I realized I actually made a significant mistake. What I should have done was devolve Lightning Storm, because if that was a cat trick, that would have killed it. I can see you come when you say you love me. Shit, this is actually terrible for me. You know, let's make some adjustments to this deck. I'm just gonna go ahead and chuck out of this one.
Well played.
Have these really been that helpful for me ever? mean, I know that sounds weird to say. I kind of want to cut these and put in Drakari Defenders. I don't actually think these have been that helpful. I sort of autopilot put those in. I was thinking of cutting the Lightning Storms, but then I was like, you know, the Maelstrom Portals actually I feel worse about. I just want something that is not... I don't think that I want healing. Maybe I do want healing instead of the Drakari Defenders. Maybe that's actually... Maybe I like that a little better.
Thrall versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. For Doomhammer.
Okay, so this could be Druid or Aggro. Let's get the Lightning Storm. I worry that maybe I have a slight pinch too much overload in here. I kind of want to maybe cut one Drakari, put in one healing rain. Maybe cut two Drakaris, put in two healing rains. You know, I like the Novice Engineers. Novice Engineer in place of Loot Hoarder. The reason I'm doing this is that this deck, in many ways, is a combo-y kind of deck. Actually, the instant I take that off, I'm cold. I'm putting this back on, man. What am I, nuts? What am I, nuts? What am I, nuts? Come on, where the hell is the other side? Oh, it was so tough. That was so tough. Okay, so this... I mean, generally speaking, I would identify this as an aggressive deck. But, not certain of it. But I would estimate, because, you know, we got the Fireflies. The reason I say could be not... Plenty of control decks jamming the Fireflies because they're great. What's the temp there? 66. It's actually pretty hot here. Let me see. They're Oakland. 53 degrees. It's pretty warm. Pretty warm.
We will devour this world.
See, look how hard this is shutting down aggro. This is a lot better than the Maelstrom Portal for what it was doing. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. T for once is Fahrenheit. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, no one knows how the metric system works. Not even the British. I have the temperature in the house set to like 74. I'm still wearing a hoodie because I am chilly. Chilly, chilly, shivery Sean. Why so chilly all evening long? Wall.
I hope you like my invention.
Because I can play this, and then I'm like about to get a Lesser Sapphire Spellstone. Why? Why is that there? Why would you do that? I buff, but I also attack. So I mean he is totally boned for the most part. I mean there are some ways in which we do not win. But if I do this and then I play that, if I play both of these, I'm going to overload a crap load. First thing I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to crush this. Pow. And then I can play this next turn if I so desire. But in a lot of circumstances I won't.
We will devour this food.
This is a nice play by him. This play is excellent. Ugh. I feel like I really have to wait a turn. I feel like I really have to wait because, like, if I play this and he kills it and then he just summons the army of 2/2s, I'm in super stupidly bad shape. Whereas now, if I can do this and play this, and I have a little bit more card and mana, well, there you go. No? You know what? I think that's okay. Yeah. And then we just immediately win the game by doing Crushing Hand and then summoning 3 copies of a 10/10. Okay. All right. I think I solved this one.
My greetings.
Ooh. Oh baby.
Well played.
Yeah, I think we got this one. Well, you know, if he's having fun, we'll have fun too. Let's go ahead and get some more. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. You know, the Drakari Defender kind of worked out. And I think that this is going to help enormously in the Mage matchup, but I still kind of think a Healing Rain would be better. Right? I still think it would be better.
Troll versus Jaina.
You know, I'm getting rid of those Drakari ass defenders, man. Those are gone. I'm getting rid of them. They're out. I have no idea how to mulligan against Mage. I abandoned ship. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. What happened to the recruits and evolve stuff? That deck's amazing. I think I just...
I want to cast a spell.
I just deleted it. My brain shut down for a moment there. My brain was like, turn off. Go away, just done. Okay, so what does this tell us? This kind of signals to me that he's not an aggro deck. Generally speaking, I would I would lean far, far towards a not aggro deck, to more of a control-y thing. Iced Soul FX. You say it's popular, we say it's full of growth. For that reason, I'm going to be willing to run this one down. Now, if this was a explosive rune, it's fine. If it's a mere entity, we can actually just blow it up immediately. Oh, this. Okay. Well, alright. Well, given that we have literally no clue what this one is, I'm going to run out the Novice Engineer, of course, because it could be an explosive rune or a mere entity. It's not. We're just going to go into face, and we're going to continue to do that. We're going to go to face as much as we can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, good. Well, it looks like we're just going to set him down to good old 16 HPs. You know, the Card Defender just feels so weird. Thought says, do you have any advice on getting viewers and retaining them as followers? Oh, of course! Is it better to play games with large viewer bases or games with smaller viewership? You need two core things in order to be successful. Okay? You need two core things to be successful. They are as follows. Consistency. You must have a schedule you stick with. And uniqueness. You must have some clearly identifiable thing that when someone tunes in, they go, oh shit, I can't get this anywhere else. That could be that not a lot of people stream Dwarf Fortress, and you are the preeminent Dwarf Fortress streamer, producing hours of Dwarf Fortress content every week. Yeah, please. Please, enjoy my dogs. It could be that you are extraordinarily good at a game. You're the absolute best Super Puzzle Fighter HD Remix player the planet Earth has ever seen. It could be that you have an unbelievably funny, hilarious stream. Like, there's a streamer, X Mira Mira, that I recently have found, and she just streams herself playing The Sims. I don't play The Sims. I've played it very briefly on Mostly Walking. But she's actually just so funny that I just keep watching. So you want to make sure that you're doing one of those. So if you're like, what game should I play? How do I do the thing? That's much more of what a large streamer gets to do. Like, if you're a very large streamer, none of this matters. The defaults don't matter at all. I just need to be punching through for damage. If you're a large streamer, a lot of the game selection stuff can, you could do, like, for instance, I'm in a position where if there's a big game release and I start streaming on that day, I might be the second or third or first largest streamer of that game on that day. And because it's a new release, people will click on the game because they're like, oh, Sea of Thieves just came out. Who's streaming? Oh, we should click on this. I can get viewers that way, but if you're like a brand new streamer who's like trying to get viewers, it's gonna be real hard to stream Sea of Thieves if you're like 40th on the thing. So find... I really don't like Dracarian Fingers here. I mean, I guess this. And so if you're trying to connect to, you know, an audience, you could say, for instance, play a game that no one plays, that no one streams. I picked Dwarf Fortress because I know of almost no Dwarf Fortress streamers. Not that I've looked super hard, but I don't really know of it. You know what?
I told you so.
That stinks. I kind of want some of my huge dudes. If you're doing something like League of Legends, which is, I think, the highest volume streamed game, I think. I think. In terms of streamers. I think in terms of stream numbers. Like Fortnite and PUBG are doing slightly better nowadays. But yeah, could I get a Snow Fury Giant? Or 2 or 10? Snow Fury Giant or 1 or 2 or 10? Ugh. All the removal in the world. Ah. If you're streaming in League of Legends, you have to actually find something that's very specific and niche. So maybe you play maybe you play a really weird character in the jungle that no one plays in the jungle, but you specifically know how to make it work. There's one.
Hand is too full.
That's great. Actually, that's totally great. That's slightly less great, but that's fine. Let's see what happens. If this is a potion of polymorph, I'm just gonna burst into tears. That's fine.
Thank you.
Good. Alright. Oh, he has all of those? Oh, come on. I don't think it actually really matters. I think it does not matter if he is dealing damage to us with the giant, because outside of the giant, he's still just an OTK deck.
I hope you like my invention.
But you need to be doing something that is sharply contrasting and is very easily communicable. It's very easy to say, you know, oh, he plays so-and-so in the jungle. You gotta check him out. But really, he plays that character in the jungle? That's what a weird thing to do. Fnerpty, fnerpty, fnerpty.
An incredible discovery.
And then based upon that, crush this. Play this. It needs to be easily understandable. Because I know a lot of people who are like, I have a pretty good personality and I play a variety of games. Boy, are you hard to understand. That's really hard to wrap your head around if you're a random stranger. So for instance, let's say I'm some dude who's looking for something to stream, and a friend of mine says, hey, you should watch Arteezy. He has over 10k MMR in Dota. And if I know just a little bit about Dota, I go, holy shit, that's so much MMR. Oh my god. Okay, right? Is that better? Or you should check out Guy X. He just streams a lot of games I really like him. It's not that that person will not tune in to the variety streamer over RTC. It's not like that simple, but it's so much easier to share and talk about. Oh my god, over 10k MMR, over 10k MMR. False White Species, wait, does he actually have that much MMR? Yes, it's 10k MMR. Guys, we lost this game. I couldn't find my Snow Fury Giants quickly enough, so we went from Robusto to Busto. That's it. Never meant to. What is happening?
Someday I'll be just like you. Someday I'll be
did we
just
shut the
like
bed?
you.
Yeah, my whole encoder just froze.
Someday I'll be just like you.
You require my assistance? Aha!
I mean, there's actually like a 0% chance that we don't just die right here.
Aha!
Someday I'll be just like you.
Aha! Aha! Aha!
What's happening? Hopefully it should be fixed. I see what's happening now. We okay? Okay. I see what happened. All right, I gotta be a little careful about that. Okay. Let's see here. All right, you should be normal now. Should be normal now. I think actually I'm going to put in these 2 Healies. I think that'll actually feel really nice. I think those actually feel really nice. Yeah. So let me explain to you what happened. I accidentally, as I was scooting around, knocked a cord out for my speakers. So XSplit freaked out and set the default output device to one of the random audio lines that I've set up for mostly walking that was in some sort of mega infinite loop. So sorry about that, guys. Really sorry about that. But I didn't have my headphones in, so I couldn't hear anything at all. So okay. So how do I value Healing Rain here? I'm pretty sure that we can get pretty high up. We've lost a few. We lost to a mage, a hunter, and a mage, and I think that we're going to have a lot less problems. Like, we are crushing control decks, and I think that the Maelstrom portal was doing just total nothing. Car says, are you can play any mobile games? Yeah, I intend, as I'm traveling more this year, to do a little bit more mobile streaming. Oh, God. I'm at one of those illness stages where you turn up the heat. You start to feel warm, but then you sweat a little, and then you start to get really cold. I don't believe I have a fever. One of the funniest things for me about being sick is I just do not mind being sick very much.
I hope you like my
From him
invention.
to make your day night cry, he'll apologize until he's 5. Eximaz says, have you tried to make Freeze Shaman viable? I haven't. I haven't at all.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
I think I just... I'm not in the slightest. It just seems so slow. So slow. It's toward lunch meat, so you're saying you have a fever. Is the only prescription more cowbell? I think I have some Mucinex in the cabinet. It's really weird when I was in Amsterdam. Because, like, in Amsterdam, I met up with Silent Osiris, Stephen Lumpkin, from all sorts of D&D stuff on Twitch. He works at Guerrilla Games, which is the makers of Horizon Zero Dawn. And he was explaining to me that if you're sick, in Amsterdam, what you do, which is generally in Europe, what you do is you just stay home. If you have symptoms, you stay home. And, you know, that's very, very different from America, where if you're sick, you go to the store and you take something that will mute your symptoms. And you generally try to keep being productive. A lot of work.
Side effects?
My God, he like really didn't want that card out. I think this is an okay time to throw out this. And do I want to throw out this guy? I think I just want to dig deep. Healing rain, healing rain. Yeah, and I mean, like, I was talking about that, and he's like, it is really weird, because, like, you know, you feel like you're doing something wrong when you're staying home, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh yes, they'll serve me now.
Now the question is, do we pop this later? You know, I think I can actually get quite a bit of momentum if I devolve this now.
More soul.
It's a pretty nice rip for him. But I can heal my thing up with Healing Rain. Oh, dang. Is this weird to want to throw down the volcano right now? Probably is. We're not positive of what kind of warlock he is, whether he's controlly or cube locky, but I think we're okay. Maybe that devolve was bad. Isn't it? Not gonna have that many minions. Like, I need a rush for getting out. So many Snow Fury. This is a turn that could be rough if he just Void Lords, just hard casts a Void Lord. Void Lord is so good. Okay, so we know a little bit more about who and what he is. That's actually very bad. Right? Ooh, nice. Very excellent. Very excellent.
What mess have you summoned me to?
I think I have just enough mana to do this, right? Because I can Lightning Storm. Now there is a little over 15. So I mean we're gonna be quite overloaded here. Just one. I want to be able to make a Mega Million of them. You know, maybe I just should have played both. Maybe that was actually dumb of me. Because I don't think he runs a lot of hard removal if he's running all these board control-y stuff. And then I just could have lethaled him. Yep, I think that was an error. Hopefully he just puts himself really low and we stab him through the eyes. And I'm embarrassed. Aren't I just... Well, maybe that's okay. Do it like this. Play these and heal for 12. That's probably death. That's probably death. Hit, cube, pop. Cube, pop. Dot by, cube. Cube, pop, dip, pop, cube. Hey, yeah. So, I mean, I can do like this and like this. I think that the big mistake was that one turn. I mean, like, there's a chance he can't kill us, but I feel like he's got to be able to. You know? I mean, he has to be able to kill us here. Yeah, if he just like cubes once or faces manipulators once, yeah, and he got us. Yeah, I think I made some errors there. The Healing Rain felt weirdly nice in that, but I don't know if that's just because it helped delay my inevitable death in one game for like 2 turns, which is not actually a real game.
Thrall versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
For Doomhammer.
Okay, let's see here. Priest is actually pretty easy to kill. I think we just keep our sweepies. Okay. I want to look up something. How many heroes are in League of Legends now? $137. Is that right? 140 released champions.
I hope you like my invention.
Damn. See, dude, it's incredibly easy if you don't say hero or champion or avatar or whatever. You just say character, man. They're all characters. This is a character. Shaman. This is a shaman character. Mephirin's character. Bristleback's character. Reinhardt's character. No problem.
Once upon a time.
Dota 2's 115. Maybe. How many heroes are in Dota 2? What's this? Excuse me. 115? Wait, what? How many heroes are in Dota 2? I keep seeing like large spreadsheets of heroes, but like not numbers of heroes.
I wonder.
Can someone do the math?
Oh, if you're
Day
sure.
9, he sucks at it.
Out of my jungle!
How many heroes are in Dota 2? Can someone tell me this? Because like I'm like trying to browse on the internet, but the internet is not being helpful right now. 108 according to my Google. I have another one that says 132. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to dotabuff.com/heroes. We're gonna count them. We're gonna count this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 across the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, fucking add. 12, 13, 14. So 8 times 14 is 80. 80 plus 32 is 80 plus 32 is 112. 113, 114, 115. 115. Hundo and 15. And wait, what about Dota 1 heroes? Isn't that it? Isn't that it for the Dota 1 heroes? Aren't there? Isn't it 1-to-1 right now? Oh my God! Centaur Warrunner's name is Brad Warden. Oh my God. Brad Warden. Oh, that's just that's sad, man. That's just so sad. Brad Warden. Oh my God. It is I, Brad Warden. I gotta get off these sites. I'm gonna do this first. Boink. I'm gonna go ahead and fjord side it to try to maybe rip the Storm Guardian too. Oh. So what I'm looking to do against this deck is that priests that are doing the Spiteful Summoner deck, they don't have a lot of spells, so they can't really impact the state of the board outside of just already having a really awesome board. So what I'm going to try to do is try to do a really big swing turn where I shit upon his shit.
Is someone injured?
Because if I can, for instance, play a whole lot of stuff all in one turn.
Shall not pass.
I think I'm just going to do something very calm here. Calm little turn. Just dealing damage where I can. See, I want to be able to just throw down some huge shit.
Pinch of death cup. He loves you.
Great. Both his Spiteful Summoners are gone. I remember that guy. It's good to see you again. I'm very close to Snowfield. The fact this is 0 is so nice, man.
Truth is my shield.
So if I go like this, boink, and then I devolve, and then I crush this, and then I play both of these. There's essentially nothing he can do about this. I mean, he could mind control next turn, but I think we're okay. This is a sort of turn that would ruin his whole life, and that's all we really ever wanted out of a game of Hearthstone. Gruel. It's not actually a big issue. Anyone ever tells you don't run good. Don't listen to that person. You know who's really sick in the new Dota patch is Lion. Oh my goodness. His mana drain, it slows now. Oh yeah. Ow yeah. Heroes of... How many heroes are in Heroes of the Storm? Because when I played a lot, there were like 50, something like that. Heroes. Heroes of the Storm, heroes. Let's see. Heroes of the Storm. Damn. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 40, 48, 50. 50. And let's see here. So this is another 12. So that's 62. That's another 5. So that's 67, 73, 76. 78? 78? Wow. I think we're against a human being that has left. Boom. Also, this is probably all that mattered to me was those Lena changes. Wait, Lena Dota 2. What changes did they make to Lena? I'm like really excited to be home right now. Lena Dota 2. Maybe with them Gamepedia biome. Alright, show me the change logs. Show me the change logs. Base intelligence up 3. Okay, so that's an extra 30 mana. Rescaled base attack damage
Your soul shall be mine.
Oh, they narrowed the range. That's nice. A little more intelligence. We're against a warlock. I don't really know. I think I don't know. When is the next Dota change slated for? Is it the 1st of March? Is it 1 Mar? I wish that's the way that we referred to dates, as like 1 Mar. Alright, so this is a matchup where we actually probably need to give a little bit of attention to. So, what I'm trying to do is get a large green man out as early as possible. And what I want to do is... oh, I haven't played Lina in so long. I miss last hitting with Lina, man. Two weeks from this past Friday. Okay, so that's 1 Mar. So, I mean, the Warlock deck struggles if I can get one huge, thick guy out. It has answers for, like, swarms with the Defiles, with the Hellfires, but it really struggles with, like, a 7/7 that has Ancestral Spirit on it, things like that. Okay, so that's helpful to have these two together. Oof, that's a shit one. Lost Round 555, saying I would seek professional help if I could afford it. There's a number of programs that are like need-based. I think it's called like a sliding scale.
Out of my jungle.
I want to say something like that. Because I've known people who are who've done that. Boy, I don't have any units, do I? It's sad. It's real sad. Yeah, I could replace these healing rains with something else. No, he was fine. He was fine. Oh, well, wait a minute. So this guy did a Stonehill Defender. So this could be the very control warlock and not a Q block. It's me, super boring. Crystal Maiden gotten some level recently. She was by far my favorite, but I haven't played in about 15 months. I don't think she's been doing much as of late. Okay, so let's see. This is going to be a big question about whether a Void Lord drops or whether a Doomguard drops. Because if it's a Void Lord that drops... Okay, that's weird. That is weird as hell. Okay. Well, you know, I mean, this has got to be the Void Lord, right? Oh, damn. Oh, damn, I see. This is going to be slightly inefficient, but that's okay. So, in his hand, there exist two Void Lords.
You're so sweet.
Yes! That is an okay one to lose. That is an okay one to lose right now, as far as I'm concerned. I don't want to lose two of them, but I'm okay losing one of them. Gonna 8 to 10. Yep, that's fine. Good. Good. I'm going to do this to empty some empty some of this from my hand. So the way that we're going to win this is relatively simple. We are going to Snow Fury, Ancestral, Spellstone. That's it. His win condition is Ren. See, for instance, Ren. Now, if I can get a devolve, then that will be hilarious. That will be high time for hilarity. There is an issue where I do need, so I actually will do this because I want to draw into useful things. So he has Void Lords in hand, so he's going to be running those out. It's fine. I think we just delay. I mean, I can throw this down. If I draw the devolve, I can just blow up his endgame conditions, though. That's really what I'm hoping to do. So I think what I'm going to do is actually Healing Rain this. I just want to delay his big combos going off. That's it. So let's see. Mr. Charmy. Yeah, I said Mr. Charmy.
The end is coming!
Devolve would be essential right now. I think this is the play. I think this is the play. I think this is the play. So he's going to clear his own board. And now he has some options. So he can play his other Void Lord. He can start going for his win condition of blow up my deck. Oh, dude, I can't count at all. I'm so dumb.
Side effects.
I'm so very dumb.
Trust me.
The end is coming!
I'll just do this now. Yeah, those no. One, that's fine. If he does another one, it's totally okay. Okay, let's win the game, huh? It's gonna be helpful. We play this. Play this. Play this. Now that's really hard for him to deal with. He can like delay stuff, but like I can actually just cast this again immediately. If he Twisting Nethers, because his deck runs 2 Twisting Nethers, I believe. We just, get 4 8/8s back.
Darkness.
So that's really his only choice. But like if I get a devolve, I just instantly win.
Extraordinary.
Got him. Ooh, baby game. What are these baby games? Warlock's gonna need some training wheels to come play against my Snow Clones deck.
Throw versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. For Doomhammer.
Here's my logic. If it, like, druids generally are not great at dealing with huge green men. They have bad single point removal. So I think that they can... So I think that if I can just play this Earth Elemental on turn 5, as awkward as that might seem, that's going to be really good against Jade decks. If he's an aggro deck, I still think it's okay to run this down on turn 5. Debonair Bear says, well, I don't have Wide Eyes or Falnos. I would replace the Falnos with a Loot Hoarder. I would replace Wide Eyes with just some big dude. Just a thick, swollen dude. Yeah. Yeah. Just a big dude, man. Sunkeeper or something?
Shall not save you.
Well, I really highly doubt that's what he was going for. What is the play here, huh? You know, I think I just hit him with dogs. Hello, I will attack with dog. White Eyes hasn't done much. I think he's done fine. He's done fine. He's a solid taunt. He gives a little extra oomph in my life. Gives me extra oomph. Oh. When oomph will be here in my arms. I think I just chill. It's unclear to me who or what he is. I'm gonna go ahead and do this now because I think it is nigh time for a swipe-a-roni. This is not exactly what I wanted to do, but I still think it's fine. And I think that this is essentially the same kind of setup as any control versus control matchup. We're looking to get 4 8/8s with a devolve in hand. That's how we win.
Behold the rage of the Firelands.
Yeah, sure. Sure. Go ahead and give him the crushing blow. The crushing blow. I really like Wide Eyes. I like having the 10/10. I still have another crushing hand, so that's okay. Slam this guy too. Bam! I'm gonna slam him and jam him as fast as I can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago, somebody left with the cup. Ugh. That's a great song, man. We should listen to that. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in a time of need. Because he's... Oh, man. Pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and fighting and riding on his horse. He's going the distance. Oh. You there, cake or death? I think I want to do this one first.
You like my
Yes.
invention?
What do we think about this? We'll do something like this. Something shaped like this. I'm kind of hurting for Macombroni pieces, but I think we're still okay. I mean, these healing rains in some circumstances feel so good, in other circumstances feel so useless. So it's got 10 cards in hand.
Warriors of the frozen wastes.
It's not that bad. Depending on what I draw. Make it very bad. Okay, so first things first, we're going to draw a little bit. Second thing second, we're going to far side a little bit. Ah. Hurts. Still drawing, but like... Oh god, I would love to have that last turn. Urgh. Well, I gotta say, the cutting of the Maelstrom Portal, I think, has been excellent. You know, if I cut a Healing Rain, what do you think would be a good replacement? What do you think would be a good one? Oh, he's gonna spell stuff, isn't he? If we cut just a single Healing Rain. Just one. One Healing Rain. If we cut just one Healing Rain. I should have. I literally thought I attacked. Is it more drawn? Oh god, that's horrible news for us. Oh god, that's just... I mean, I'm suffering just seeing this. See, I think the Healing Rains are super helpful in the aggro matchups, but just like wholly useless outside of that. Maybe we can just cut the Healing Rains and put in something that's not defensive early on. It's a little more proactive. Like, if we cut the 2 Healing Rains and put in 2 Lightning Bolts, that I actually kinda freaking adore that. I think I just have to do this like now. You know, two lightning bolts actually feel pretty good as I'm sitting here thinking. Like, they have a little bit of overload. They are doing a lot of what Healing Rain's trying to do, which is to be anti-aggro. I think it's more useful in a non-mirror matchup. Not non-mirror, I mean non-aggro matchup. Non-aggro matchup. So, if I do this now, play this fine. Ugh. Well, I gotta admit, I do not like this situation in the slightest. This feels fairly lossy right now. Kind of getting some Sapphire Spellstone dudes on the bottom of the deck. What is another dude? This Frostmourne is so sick. See, I actually feel like we were okay until we played Frostmourne. I really kind of toasted my life plans. Whew. Frostmourne was a sick draw. I'm actually just I'm gonna type out of this game. Yeah, Healing Rain is like it's not quite helping me. But I think lightning bolts. Good old fashioned lightning bolt. Snow clones. I think just this guy, right? I think that's. And this could also be very helpful. This is very nice against aggro decks. It has Overload 1 as well. Has a little bit of presence here. Oh, I like Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's pretty cool. Oh yeah, Stormcrack. 1 more mana for 1 more damage, huh? This is another possibility. Hot Spring Guardians. Well, we have a little kitten. We have a little kitten next to us. Despy! Despy, say hello to everyone. Oh no, you just want to lean against my arm? Well, you know what? That's okay. You get to do that. I think we've literally gone win-loss for the last, like, hour and change. I'm feeling good about this. Lightning Bolt is also really nice, because I know exactly how to mulligan. I'm gonna keep like this. I think. Unstable evolution? My problem is death in the early game. That's my issue, is death in the early game. And I cut the Healing Rains after that game because I think Healing Rains could help us, but they're super useless in some matchups. So this is good. This is just the turn 3 play, and then I can still play this on turn 5. Oh my god, Chances, I just want to say you inspired me to become a cat dad, and bringing my little kitty home has made life so much better. Are you the #1 cat dad, Jandon? Is this you? Is this you, Jandon? Von Stroke says, Day 9, do you still play Dota? Ha ha! Von Stroke. Only every Wednesday for 8 hours. Ha! Or, no. 6 hours. Sorry, I just messed up my math. Yeah, currently, I log about 20 to 25 hours of Dota every week for the last year. So when I started Day 9 Learns Dota in January, I think I was at 300 hours or 500 hours, something like that. It's one of the two. And I've now played 1,360 hours of Dota. It's about 1,000 hours in the last year. Because he's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and biting. Oh, I really like horse. He's is going the distance. You know, this is the mistake I've been doing. If I'm up against a Warlock, I actually need to keep Flame Wreathed Facelesses and Earth Elementals, because I think they're just too powerful. And actually, now that I think of it, these lightning bolts are extremely potent for what I'm trying to do. Because, like, if I play one of these, it's obviously very tricky to press forward through a number of taunt things, because, you know, I've overloaded so much, but these lightning bolts and crushing hands can really help with the oompa loompa. So this has got to be a control deck. This has got to be a
Darkness.
It's got to be. Okay, I'm not sure what he is working with. Perhaps he thought we were what we were not. Okay. Throwing some stuff up. Pulling some dudes out. I think this is probably our best line of action, is to do this. Kill everything. Oh my god. Well, that just kind of hurts a little bit. Hurts a little bit. Hey, baby, when you come home. Hey, Despish, want to say I love you. You're a good cat, but when you bite me and attack me, it makes me very unhappy. So yeah, just kind of have a seat there. You gonna... Yeah, you okay? Hi.
So many possibilities.
What are you doing? Something happened here.
No. Trust me.
Okay. I'm already feeling a lot more power with these two lightning bolts. They're easier to dump from my hand. Because the thing is that, like, when I have been able to play some of my combo cards, my hand empties real fast. But sometimes I wind up with, like, extra... I'll wind up with these, like, extra cards, like Healing Rain, that I can't really do anything with. You can't dump it.
They'll serve me now.
Hey, you okay? I mean, I don't see another play that I would do, so I'm just going to do this play. Ooh. So he's going to pop some of the Void Lord.
Out of my jungle.
Hi, Sheriff.
My jungle.
Hello. How many bits would it take for me to be a merch model for your website? Well, actually, they have one model photo, and then they just set the t-shirt image on that same model photo every time.
Wonder and magic.
I wonder.
So do I. I have quite a few choices. I think I'm going to do nothing.
I wonder.
Okay. That cough sounds brutal, man. It just sounds that way. It's not really so bad. I should make myself a little Mucinex cocktail. A little Mucinex cocktail. Yes. By the way, today, what I'm doing right now, where I'm playing a homebrewed deck and just adjusting it and tweaking and tuning it to my liking. Oh! be to day 9, comma me. Okay. Now if I devolve this, I think.
What?
No. I think I want to save the devolve. 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna try something. I have an idea. Wow. I think this is still okay to do. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna ancestral this, and I'm gonna do that. Donkity-doo. Bobbity-bobbity woo. 1 or 2 copies of Hex, maybe. Maybe an additional Hex in there could be something good, but yeah. Could be cut White Eyes, put in Hex. Could be. Could be, friend.
Your magic shall not save you.
Okay. Let's keep in mind he does have Twisting Nether.
You like my invention?
We want to make sure that we don't walk headfirst into that. No, it's just a death rattle, so I'd come back with the Zoth.
I wonder.
Alright. Maybe a Hex would be nice. Maybe 1 Hex would be nice. That is a real basic one. I mean, 2 devolves. Awesome. We love that.
So many possibilities.
That is a very interesting proposal. A very interesting proposal indeed. Oh, fuck. We lose. That is killer. That is killer stuff right there. Well, guys, good luck to me. Good luck to me. Yeah, if we cut White Eyes, we put in a Hex. You know, I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. Yeah, I think we can win this, right? Because we just devolve, right? Because we go devolve, and if there's no taunts, if there is, we just devolve. And if there's no taunts, we do this and we win. Okay. Not the cleanest win I've ever had. Presumably, I don't mind at all. Let's go ahead and do this. You know, I think I'm gonna miss White Eyes. But let's try putting in a Hex. I think the devolves are really nice. Oh god, it feels nice. Exactly Lethals feels nice. Exactly Lethals. Hello, my name is Exactly Lethals. Hey.
Thrall versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine for Doomhammer.
Okay. We're against a warlock. Watch this. Wasn't that entertaining? There's the mulligan. Alright, we're up against a guy that we teched in for this. We teched in. Alright, so I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm just gonna hear him. You know, I'm doing this. I'm just chilling because if I can point out the Earth Ellie, Coco Pelly.
Only a fool rejects the Lich King.
Cloudburst 013 says, forgot my keys at work and have to wait outside for someone to get home. I'm sitting in the cold Canadian winter outside, but at least I have day 9 TV to warm my heart. Oh, squee! 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 Ah, squee sounds so much like a very frightened animal running for its dear life. Squee! She said she loved me, and I was like, squee! How did that become a thing? What even is that? What even is that thing? What even is that thing? Ancestral spirit, everything. Did I? Yeah, I did. Pretty sick, huh? Alright, and he's down to 15. Is it going to be a Void Larod? Yes. Void Larod. My name is Rod. Rod Void Larod.
Darkness rises.
Well, this is a ridiculous predicament in which I find myself. But I'm going to go ahead and do this guy, I think I'm just going to crush. That's good. Do I want to kill this or just go into the face? I think we'll just go into the face. Not another Void Lord would be good. That has been known to suck. I can still knock it out though. I can still knock it out of the park. Okay. I don't have a lot of these tricks. We can just rip another Devolve. Or hell, even that Hex, man. That Hex would be awfully pretty looking. Yep, hit them all. Hit them all, my friend. The Manor Manatide Totem. Who doth abide by manor tides but I. Alright, well, we're gonna have a slow and potentially excruciating defeat here at the hands of the Skull of Manari. Oof, Devolve? That would make my day. A little Hexaroni and the Pepperoni? Ooh, I doth think so. The good news is he's gonna run out of steam here pretty quick. I mean, he did just get great cards. He had Skull of Manari and 3 of his demons in hand.
I wonder.
Devolve's good here. Hex is pretty good. He's thrown a lot of lives away.
Side effects? No.
Okay.
Trust me.
Ouch. Ouch, you see? Ouch. Somehow they didn't actually feel that bad for me. Ooh. Ah. Okay, so. Okay. If I crush this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I can just do this now. And crush. Lightning bolt. God, who runs that good? What? Are we kidding me right now? That was ridiculous. That was great. I think I will play this guy right now. I think that's okay to do. Alright, no more demons in the hand. Have you considered +1 Mana Tide? Or -1 Mana Tide plus Harrison Jones? Huh.
The greatest rush is
I haven't.
Yes. Oh, yes. They'll serve me now.
Summon me.
I haven't at all. No, I haven't. Super haven't. Yeah, no. Totally have not. Have not at all. In the slightest. Would that be good? Would that be good? Well, that's good. That's good. He didn't want to attack first. Oh, Shadow Form. Oh, interesting. Yeah, if I have Harrison Jones, that's kind of an interesting idea. That's kind of an interesting idea. That's kind of an interesting idea. Because I've been largely playing against... I don't think there's a single class that I've played against that does not... Oops, this is not the right deck. I don't think there's a single class I've been playing against that does not actually have a weapon in it. I'm gonna give this